This time, you're the failure!
Where was this violence before? Why hide it away behind the facade of a merciful fool?
That's who Krusha really is. Krusha never wanted to do this, but he had to. You and the rest are just getting what you had coming. Krusha needed to stop the monster you've become.
A monster? Ha! You're no different than I am now! We're both merciless killers!
Krusha? Krusha? Mr. Krusha? Are you okay?
Krusha is sorry, Tiny. He was having a bad dream.
You sound tense. Do you need to talk about it?
Krusha thought of the Kremlings and how he defeated them. They tried to punish Krusha for not wanting to fight. But Krusha didn't want to be violent to them. Krusha ended up killing his former captain to stop him from hurting the Kongs. Is Krusha a bad person?
Mr. Krusha? Why did you want to fight the Kremlings?
Friend Chunky's last wish was to help Kongs. He gave life for an enemy stranger like Krusha. So Krusha helped him since rejected by Kremlings because of who he is, while Chunky accepted and protected him.
I know that, but did you want to hurt the Kremlings back? Take revenge for Chunky and make them suffer?
Of course not! Krusha hates fighting, and fighting his own kind felt wrong too. But Krusha only wanted to stop them from hurting others. He didn't want to kill them or make them suffer because they did bad things. He just wanted to stop them, the only way he knew he could.
That's your answer then. You didn't fight for a bad reason. You fought because you wanted peace. If you have to do something you may regret in order to protect the people who need it, you're doing it out of the kindness in your heart, not because you're a bad person. Mr. Krusha is like a big, strong teddy bear who is there to protect his friends. A bad person would never do that.
Tiny, thank you. Krusha feels a lot better now. He didn't do bad things because he's a monster. He did what he had to do to stop bad people from hurting others.
I'm glad I could help. Please, get some rest now. Good night, Mr. Krusha.
Krusha doesn't regret what he did, but he wishes it didn't have to end that way. Everyone who's gone now, Krusha hopes you can find peace.
That's abominable, Krusha. It outrages me how a Kremlin is in league with the Kongs.
Huh, that makes two if you count that lumbering fool, K. Lumsy.
I'd forgotten about him too. Those good for nothing.
Ow! Ow, 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 my butt! Calm down, sire! That claptrap bite to your bum is still sore, isn't it? I'm sure being shot out like a missile made it all that much worse. You need another ass bucket? No, enough with the ice for now. If anything, I'm more baffled how that Kong woman managed a feat like that anyway. Everything was perfect at the start of this. Where did it all go wrong? I think the late Captain Dogadon may have contributed to that. He was the last of us to interact with Krusha before he went rogue. Leave it to that fiery fool to have messed up things while we were ahead. In any case, my liege, what's our plan now? Do we continue with this tactical retreat, or do we go in for a last-ditch attack?
Tactical? Last ditch? Clump, are you not aware it's over? The Blastomatic is in shambles, and most of my army is gone! We've already lost!
I was just trying to remain optimistic, Your Highness. It's painful that it's come to this after we've had such an overwhelming advantage at the start. If only we could reset and try things again.
Reset? Yes, that's it! Of course! Clump, bring me the contraption given to us by the Naked Ape Woman.
The Naked Ape Woman, sire?
Yes, the woman with the furless skin. The strange one with the long dark red hair who wore the white coat. That one!
That whack job that said she was from another world? You held on to that hunk of junk she gave us.
At first I thought it was crazy too, but I've been recalling her words. She spoke of how, when everything seems random, chaotic, and out of place, or items and people in one place are suddenly and inexplicably replaced with those from others. Has our current situation not seemed like this?
Now that you mention it, our trip to DK Isles this time did seem to be a little, how you say, randomized.
Exactly! She said to use that tool to give ourselves another shot at success. Fetch it for me, would you?
At once, sir! Where exactly is it?
You don't know! You're the one I gave it to, you buffoon!
Oh, that's right! And none of us really knew what to do, so I just tossed it in the junk drawer.
The junk drawer? Why would you toss something so important in... Well, I suppose I also thought it was worthless at the time.
And here it is! This gadget that's called the Space-Time Placement Undoing Device.
Is that just a potato with a button taped on it?
That's what everyone thought, but the note attached says it has the power to essentially rewind time and randomly scramble the placement of people, places, and things of importance to give the user a second chance at achieving a goal. In our case, the destruction of DK Isles.
Excellent! Go ahead and activate the space place time. Activate the device now.
Afraid I can't do that, Your Supreme Scaliness. The Space-Time Placement Undoing Device is currently undergoing a process called quantum cooldown.
What? Are you telling me the space undevicing? Isn't there an easier name for this thing?
It says we can call it the SPUD for short.
So the Spud. And you're certain this thing isn't just a potato with extra features?
Your guess is as good as mine, Commander.
Oh, never mind. Why doesn't it work?
If it's in quantum cooldown, the Spud is recovering from its last usage. That can only mean that this isn't our first time we failed to blow up the island.
So that means we won't remember anything after using it.
Who knows how many times I've tried and failed.
Damn. How long is it going to take to use it again?
Well, it says the recovery time is going to be approximately 1 year from the last point of activation. So, assuming our plan first went into motion last month.
Oh, we have to wait 11 months? That is unacceptable! Is there any way we can use it faster?
Afraid not, Your Royal Roughness.
Well, I suppose we better get comfortable. Any ideas on what to do for the next 11 months?
Well, there's one thing I can think of, and believe me, Your Excellency, it will keep us busy. I know something that can keep us occupied forever.
He's called Monkey D. Luffy? Why? Why must everything remind me of them?